Good morning, students. Welcome to the class. In the previous class, we completed viewing pipeline and window to viewport coordinate transformation. Okay. Today we discuss concept of clipping. In the clipping concept, we also study different types of clipping. So, the different types of clipping, line clipping is one of them. Okay, let us discuss in detail what is clipping. Clipping means it is the process which divides each element of picture into visible, which is inside the specified region, and invisible, which is outside the visible region. That means the process which divides each element of picture into visible portion and invisible portion. Okay, visible portion is selected and invisible portion is discarded. Okay, it refers to an optimization where the computer only draws things that might be visible to the viewer. Okay. The reason against which an object is to clip is called clipped window. Okay. The portion which lies inside the window is displayed and other portion which is laid outside the window is discarded. Okay. Clipping can be applied to world coordinates. Okay. The contents inside the window will be mapped to device coordinate. The content which is inside the window will be mapped to device coordinate. Okay. Another alternative is to complete world coordinate picture is assigned to device coordinate and then clipping to viewport boundaries is done. Okay. So this is your concept of clipping. Let us discuss application of clipping. Okay. It will extract part it will extract the part which we want to desire. Okay. And for identifying the visible and invisible area in the 3D object, and also for creating objects using solid modeling. Okay. For drawing operation, clipping also used. Operation related to the pointing of an object, also clipping is used. Okay. Clipping is also used for deleting, copying, moving the part of an object. Okay. So in this area we use clipping. In this purpose we use clipping. Okay. Now let us discuss what are the different types of clipping. Clipping are 6 types: point clipping, line clipping, area clipping or polygon clipping, curve clipping, text clipping, and exterior clipping. Okay. So we will study line clipping and polygon clipping or area clipping. Line clipping and polygon clipping is in your syllabus. Okay. So these two types of clipping we will study. So let us discuss what is point clipping. Okay. Point clipping is used to determining whether the point is inside the window or not. For this, following conditions are checked. Okay. If let us in this figure, This one is your x-axis. This one is your x-axis. This one is your y-axis. Okay. In the x-axis, this point is your x mean and y mean. This starting point. Okay. This starting point is your x mean, y mean, and this is your x max, this is your y max. Here one point, the coordinate position is xy. Okay. So point clipping is used to determine whether the point is inside the window or not. That means we will check these conditions. First condition is your x less than x max. X less than equal to x max. If x less than equal to x max, then the point is clipped. Okay. If another condition is if x greater than equal to x min and y less than equal to y max, y greater than equal to y min. If these four conditions are there, then the point is clipped. The xy is coordinate of the point. If any one from the above inequalities is false, then the point will fall outside the window and will not be considered to be visible. If these conditions will be satisfied, then the point is inside the window and it is visible. If these conditions are not satisfied or not equal, then the point is lies outside the window and it will not be considered to be visible. Okay, so this one is your line clipping, point clipping. Okay, let us discuss line clipping. Line clipping is the process of removing lines or portions of line outside of an area of interest or area of window. Okay. Typically, any line or part of thereof which is outside of the viewing area is removed. The portion which is inside the viewing area, this one is also this one is will visible. Okay, and which is outside the viewing area, it will discarded or removed. So line clipping involves several possible cases. First one is complete inside the clipping window, completely inside the clipping window. Second one is your completely outside the clipping window. Third one is your partially inside and partially outside the clipping window. These three possible cases occur. Okay. In this case, what we will do? So, in this figure, this one is your window. Here more than one lines are there. How many lines are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Which lines are inside the window and which lines are outside the window? P9 and P10. This line is outside the window. This line also outside the window, P3 and P3, P4. Okay. And these three lines will inside the window. But P1 and P2, P1 and P2, this line will inside the window. Okay. But the line P5 and P6, this line will inside the window, but some parts are also outside the window. But the line P7 and P8, this one is your only cross the window area. Some parts are inside and more parts are outside the window. So after this figure is your before clipping figure. After clipping, the figure is look like this. That means P1, P2 lines are there. P5 and P6, these lines also there. The portion which one is your outside the window, that portion only discarded, and the P7, P8 line, the portion which is inside the window, only that portion is displayed here and rest of the portion are discarded. Okay, so before clipping the figure is look like this, and after clipping the figure is look like this. Okay, so it is performed by using the line clipping algorithm. So some of the line clipping algorithm also there. First one is Cohen-Sutherland line clipping algorithm. Second one is midpoint subdivision line clipping algorithm. Third one is Liang-Barsky line clipping algorithm. We will study only Cohen-Sutherland line clipping algorithm. Okay. Cohen-Sutherland line clipping algorithm. Okay. In this algorithm, first of all, it is detected whether the line lies inside the screen or it is outside the screen. In this algorithm, first we find out whether the line is inside the screen or outside the screen. Okay, all lines come under any of the following categories. If the line is inside or outside, after detecting, we will find out three cases. If inside, then it is visible. If the line is outside, it is not visible. If the line is, some parts are inside and some parts are outside, then it will be in clipping case. Okay, so that means three cases are there: visible case, not visible case, and clipping case. First we discuss visible case. If a line lies within the window, that means both endpoints of the line lies within the window, then the line is visible and will be displayed as it is. Okay, this is your first case. In the second case, not visible. That means if a line lies outside the window, it will be invisible and also discarded, rejected. Okay, such line will not display. Okay, if any one of the following inequalities is satisfied, then the line is considered invisible. Okay, let A, B are two endpoints. A is x1, y1, B point is x2, y2. The line is AB. The coordinate position is x1, y1, x2, y2. Okay. X min and x max are coordinate of the window. Also y min and y max are also coordinate of the window. X min, x max in x axis, y min, y max in y axis. Okay. The cases are x1 greater than x max, x1 greater than x1 greater than x max, x2 greater than x max, and y1 greater than y max, y2 greater than y max, x1 less than x min, x2 less than x min, y1 less than y min, y2 less than y min. If this case condition is satisfied, then the line is considered invisible. Okay. Let us discuss clipping case. If the line is neither visible case nor invisible case, it is considered to be clipped case. If the line is neither visible nor invisible, then the case is clipped case. Okay. In this case, first of all, the category of line is found based on 9 regions. That means here the window will be divided into 9 regions. Okay. The 9 regions are given below. We will show you. And all 9 regions are assigned a code. Each code is of 4 bits. Okay. If both endpoints of the line have end bit 0, then the line is considered to be visible. If both endpoints of the line have end bit 0, then the line is considered to be visible. Okay, let us discuss what is the 9 region. This one is your 9 region. Okay, 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, so in this case the center area is having code is 0 0. This one is your center area. Okay, the center area is 0 0 0, 4 digit code. Okay, 4 bits. And here bit 1, let us discuss B1, B2, B3 and another one is B4. Okay, first case B4, if B4 is 1, then it is lie on the left side of the window. That means this one. Okay, bit 4 is 1, then all the bits are 0. This one is left side of the window. If bit 3 is 1, then this one bit 3, that means B3 position is 1, that means it is your right side of the window. Okay, and bit 2, if bit 2 is 1, it is bottom of the window, this one. If bit 1 is set to 1, this one, bit 1 is set to 1, it is top of the window. Okay, after 4 cases we find out, then consider the 4 diagonal corner cases. Okay, in this diagonal corner cases, this value and this value we can check. In this value, second position is your bit 1 and here third position is 1. So in this bit set, second and third position is 1. Okay, and rest 2 are 0. Let us consider this one. Here second position and fourth position is 1. This one is in this case. Okay, and this portion, in this portion, here these two code are considered. In these two codes, here second second bit and first bit are set to 1. So that means this one is 1010. Let us consider this one. For this value we find out this one and this one we consider. So here first bit is 1 and here last bit is 1. Here bit 1 is 1, B1 is, and here B4 is 1. Okay. Sorry, B4 is 1. So in this case the value is 1001. That means B4 means it is your L. L means left. B4 means it is your left. B3 means it is your right. This one, yes. Then B2 means it is your bottom. Then B1 means it is your top. Okay, that means LRBT. These four things you will learn. If bit B4, in this case, in this 4 digit, 1 is your 4, first 0 is your B1, second is your B2, third is your B4. Sorry, third 0 is your B3 and fourth is your B4. That means this one is your top T, then your B, then your R, then your L. Okay, in this way it can define. That means B4 if set to 1, then it is left side of the window. Window is which one? This one is your window. Okay. If bit 4 is 1 set to 1, then it is lie your left side of the window. If bit 3 is 1, bit 3 means this portion, B3, 1 set to 1 and rest of the 0, then it is lie your right of the window. If bit 2 is set B2 is set to 1, then it is your bottom of the window. If B1 is set to 1, then it is your top of the window. In this way it will assign. Okay, I hope all of you clearly understand. Here also, right also here, code is deriving by setting particular bit according to position of area. Set bit 1 for left side of the clipping window, set bit 2 for right side of the clipping window, set bit 3 for below clipping window or bottom clipping window. Okay, and set bit 4 for above clipping window or top of the clipping window. Okay, all bits as mentioned are set means 1 and others are 0. Okay, so here in the following figure some lines are there, and here is your clipping window, this one is your window. Okay, how many lines are there? AB, then OP, then PQ, CD, MN, IJ. In this case, which lines are visible case, which are invisible case, and which are clipping case? AB is visible case, so this one is your inside the window, so it is visible case. OP is your outside the window, so it is your invisible case. PQ also outside the window, it is also invisible case. IJ, this one only touch the corner of the window, so it will only one point is only clipped, so this line is clipping case. Okay. MN is also some parts are inside the window and some parts are outside the window, so it is also your clipping case. CD line is also some parts are inside the window and some parts are outside the window, so it is also a clipping case. Okay, in this way you can find out which one is inside, which one is outside, which is visible case, which is invisible case, and which line are clipping case. Okay, now let us discuss the algorithm, Cohen-Sutherland clipping algorithm. So before studying the algorithm, we will learn the different regions and how to find out the lines, or how to detect the line which is visible, which is invisible, and which is clipping case. Okay, let us discuss the algorithm. The algorithm have 4 steps. First step, calculate the position of both endpoint of the line. First we find out the both endpoints of the line. Okay. Secondly, we perform OR operation on both these endpoints. If the line is inside the window, then it is visible. Okay. So here the endpoint, we find the both endpoints and perform OR operation of these both endpoints. Okay. If the OR operation gives 0, if the OR operation gives 4 0 bits, then the line is considered to be visible. If the operation does not gives the 4-digit 0 value, then it will come to the else part. In the else part, it will perform AND operation on both endpoints. Here we will only OR operation create. If OR operation gives 0 result, then it will lie inside the window, that means it is visible. If not gives the 0 result, that means 4 digits are not set to 0, that means it will not visible, does not lie. That means if it does not visible, then it is invisible or clipping case. This one we find out. If AND operation not equal to 0 0 0 for bits 0, then the line is invisible. And the AND operation is equal to 0 for bits 0, then the line is considered as clipped case. If that means the line have some parts are inside the window and some parts are outside the window, that means we find out the intersection point of the boundaries of the window. Okay, that means it is in step 4. If a line is clipped case, then find out the intersection point with boundaries of the window. Okay, to find out the intersection point to boundaries of the window, we first find out the slope of the line. The slope of the line is m. M equals to, the formula of m is, equation is what? Y minus y1 by x minus x1. It is your m, slope of the line. Okay. If bit is 1, bit 1 is set to 1, then the line intersect with left boundaries of the rectangle window. Then y equals to y1 plus m into x minus x1, where x is your x mean, xw mean, xw means x window mean value for left border. Okay, is set to 1, then it is your left side of the rectangle window. Okay, and x max where x min is the minimum value of x coordinate window. Then if bit set to 1, bit 2 is 1. Okay, here in this case it will just reverse orderly, it will show it. Okay, if bit 2 is 1, then the line intersect with the right of the window. Then the y value equal to y1 plus m into x minus x1, where x equal to xw max for right border. Okay, that means this one is your this one is your y value, this one is your x value. Okay, that means this point is x min and this point is x max. This point is y min, this point is y max. Okay, if in this way we find the 9 regions. Okay, if bit 2 is set to 1, then it is your right boundary. Then y equals to y1 plus m into x minus 1. So here x is your x max value for right border. Okay, if bit 3 is 1, then the line intersect with bottom boundary, that means x axis. Okay, here x equal to x1 plus y minus y1 by m, where y equals to y min for bottom boundary. Okay, and else is your y max. If bit 4 is your 1, then the line intersect with top boundary, x equal to x1 plus y minus y1 by m, where y equal to y max for top border. Okay, so this one is your Cohen-Sutherland line clipping algorithm. So let us discuss some advantages of this Cohen-Sutherland algorithm. Okay, it calculates endpoints very quickly and rejects and accepts lines quickly. Okay, it can clip pictures much larger than screen size. Okay, so this one is your line clipping concept. Okay, in the next class we will discuss polygon clipping.